So hello everyone, this is Aakriti Goel. I am an engineer from Bits. I did my engineering in BTech Electronics and Electrical and Masters in Economics dual degree in 2010 and I finished it in 2015. And I also worked in a lot of startups between 2015 and 20. जब कोविड हुआ I took a break from work because of some health concerns and after that I prepared myself for the most difficult entrance of India after JEE I think, which is the NEET exam, and I cleared it with a rank of 1118 and I am currently in my second year of Mbbs, not MBA. And yeah, it's going pretty well. So today I want to talk about why I did this and how I did this, what really made me do it, what was that tipping point. So there is something called the Ikigai exercise, the Japanese concept, which basically tells you what's your Ikigai, what's your calling of life. And it's a very simple exercise. So if you have a pen and paper, please pause this video, bring out that pen and paper and do this with me. So I want you to make 4 circles, okay? And those 4 circles have to be like Venn diagram जैसे होता है, inclusive of each other. Some part has to overlap. And पहले सर्कल में आप लिखेंगे कि what are you good at, okay, in terms of career. So it could be making Excel sheets, it could be soldering wires, it could be plumbing, it could be anything, it could be an art. Now the second circle that I want you to write in is that what actually is your passion. Like, let's say that you are good at Excel sheets but your passion is gardening, so gardening will come in the second circle, okay? So this is the second circle. Now the third circle is does it pay you money? I mean, let's say you are a crochet designer, but it does not pay you money. Let's say you do something, you like to, serve in organizations which are for pets, but it does not pay you money. That's okay. But I want you to understand and answer this question: does the thing that you want to do, does it pay you money or not? And the fourth circle is what does the society get out of it? Is it something that the society is getting out of? Is it beneficial? Is it somewhere helpful in the evolution of who we are? Is it helping us in any way? Okay. Now, these are the 4 things in life that actually should come together and help you understand if there is, 1 or 2 things that satisfy all these 4 circles and can actually be the career of your choice. Literally. Okay. So this is what really happened to me when I started thinking कि यार आगे क्या करें, because when I was working I was good at what I was doing. I was not enthusiastically passionate about what I was doing. It was definitely paying me a lot of money and I would say yes, it was making society a bit better. तो मेरा वो जो passionate वाला circle है वो fit in नहीं हो रहा था and that is where all the problems started. Okay. But when it came to medicine, me thinking wildly कि अच्छा medicine कर सकते हैं क्या? Well, I assumed I would be good at it because मेरी bio ठीक थी 10th standard में, 11th standard में, 12th standard में जब मैंने ली थी, when I had contemplated between bio and engineering as 2 choices, and I thought I would be good at it. I definitely felt passionate about it. It gives you money. I mean, let's not start comparing with software engineers जो कि 50-60 लाख कमाते हैं. Doctors can earn that too. I am not somebody who needs a toilet with gold seat, right? I'm okay with very basic stuff in life. So yes, it pays money according to my own standards. I'm not looking to buy a BMW. So this is something that you need to keep in mind while you consider whether it pays you money. Let's say it's something that pays you 30k, but you are somebody who needs 1 lakh. That won't work for you. So this is something that is tailored to each individual. All right. And yes, it does help the society. We all need more doctors. In fact, yesterday there was a report that India is lacking 15 lakh doctors and that's a humongous amount. So yes, that's not even a question to answer. So now I want you to do this exercise, okay, after this video. इन चारों सर्कल्स में आप वो चीजें लिखेंगे इंडिपेंडेंटली. पहले आप फर्स्ट सर्कल उठाएंगे जहाँ पे आप लिखेंगे कि अच्छा what are you good at, then what are you passionate about, does it pay. Now in these two circles, these things, do they pay money or not, and does it help the society or not. So why is the fourth circle important? Because we are all human beings, है ना, we are all social beings, we are somebody who's impacted and affected by the society. So when we do something nice for somebody, it gives us immense happiness, and that is actually important. The reason that most people don't feel passionate or fulfilled about something is because they feel कि यार वो पता नहीं क्या करें, ठीक है पैसा होगा. I mean, I've seen a lot of management consultants, startup founders earning bit of money after they exit, or let's say they are doing something, but they're always motivated by the problem they are solving, and if they feel that the problem is important, it's impactful, that's when it makes a lot of difference, है ना. So the fourth circle is actually important for most of the people. Now let's say that if it is not important for you, that's also fine. Now do this exercise and try to figure out if there are one or two things that can actually fulfill all the four criterias, ठीक है. And if you find something that actually does fulfill all the four criterias, maybe that is the thing for you. Now, I am not telling you to go and quit your job right away. Please don't do that, because we all need financial security and everybody has different stages. When I quit my job, so the question comes कि अच्छा आप तो बहुत अमीर हो गए, you must have had a great backup, you are born in a rich family. No, I am born in a very middle class family, and the difference why I could quit was that, see, when I started earning, I had a very less salary. So let me tell you my story. हमारे बिट्स में ना कैंपस प्लेसमेंट के वक्त जॉब लगती है, ठीक है. तो मेरी ऑफर, जब मेरे को प्री प्लेसमेंट ऑफर मिली थी, तो 13 लाख की थी, बट आई डिड नॉट टेक इट अप, एंड रादर आई चोज टू गिव एन ऑफलाइन इंटरव्यू outside of campus placements, and I took a 5 lakh job. Now, nobody in their sane minds would do that, but I did it because I did not like the job profile of the 13 lakh wala company, and I wanted to learn something entirely new. And the 5 lakh job, पैसे कम थे, but satisfaction बहुत ज़्यादा था, ठीक है. तो मैंने satisfaction choose किया. So even though I was earning less, I was saving a lot of money. I did not buy any new clothes. I used to cycle to work. मैं ऑटो रिक्शाज नहीं अफोर्ड कर सकती थी, मैं खाना खुद बनाती थी. तो मैंने काफ़ी sacrifices किए to save that amount of money. Nothing comes easy in life, let me tell you that. I do travel, I do spend money on quality nutrition, but I'm not a spendthrift. I do not own any lifestyle accessories in terms of any gadgets or any makeup, or for that matter anything that is luxurious. In fact, I have never owned any vehicle or any furniture of my own. Very simply, ठीक है. I clean my own washroom. Let me just tell you that. So the point is that it all depends on your personal priorities. I always saved money because, one, I was not earning exorbitantly high. Of course, when I quit my job, I was earning around 28-29 lakhs per annum. But according to me, my lifestyle did not change much. I used to pay rent, but मैं बहुत ज़्यादा सेव करती थी. मतलब मेरा खर्चा होगा अराउंड 30K पर मंथ का, टोटल सब कुछ मिला के, and I used to save rest of the money, ठीक है. So over the years, I have always saved money. So this is something that you need to do that in case you're looking for financial stability later on, in case you're looking to experiment with something. So I am trying to tell you this, that अगर आप कुछ ऐसा करना चाहते हैं जो कि काफ़ी डिफरेंट है, एंड यू वांट टू एक्सपेरिमेंट, जॉब मत छोड़ो, पैसे सेव करो, पर साइड बाय साइड उस चीज़ के बारे में सोचो. लेट्स से यू वांट टू बिकम अ कंटेंट क्रिएटर, ठीक है. तो क्या हुआ, साइड में एक चैनल शुरू करो, सी इफ देयर आर थिंग्स दैट यू कैन डू, सी इफ इट इज डूइंग वेल. नाउ मोस्ट पीपल हैव दिस थिंग कि यार जब जॉब सिक्योरिटी होती है तो उतना मोटिवेशन नहीं होता, टू डू द थिंग दैट यू वांट टू डू, एंड यू आर लाइक अरे यार टाइम नहीं मिलता, अरे यार मतलब वक्त ही नहीं है, जॉब में सारा टाइम चला जाता है. सो दिस इज अ ट्रेड ऑफ दैट यू नीड टू मेक. यूटिलाइज योर संडेज. आई मीन, इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग आउट विद फ्रेंड्स 3 times a week, go twice, and maybe work on your goals for that one day, because if, let's say, you crack that code, that yes, you can do this, just imagine that you will basically be able to practice that career or profession, and you will be free from the current shackles of being demotivated and getting up every Monday and thinking कि यार ये क्या वापस से हफ्ता शुरू हो गया, thank God it's Friday. तब तो gaya, you know. So all I'm trying to tell you is that there are certain sacrifices that you need to make in case you're looking to do something different. The sacrifices that I made was financial. uh, I did not, I mean, I let go of the emotional stability in my life for at least 2 years because it was a huge transition, right? It's not easy to suddenly go from managing a 100-member team to sitting in a box and studying for 12 hours a day. It's not easy, trust me. I can tell you that. But it's worthwhile. There are no regrets. All I'm trying to say is that it will be difficult to make the transition, but if you're determined, if you think that this is it will be all worth your wait, and maybe you will be better off in the long term. Okay. Now coming to the age factor, a lot of people say कि यार मेरी 30 की उम्र हो गई है, 31 की उम्र हो गई है. So there are two things in this. Age is all bullshit. If you have responsibilities, that is not bullshit. See, my point is that when I made the choice, I was not married, I did not have kids, and I had decent amount of backing in for 4 years. ठीक है, मेरा फंड था 4 साल का कि मैं 4 साल तक बिना पैसे कमाए सर्वाइव कर सकती हूँ एक मिनिमल लाइफ स्टाइल में. इन केस समथिंग गोज रॉन्ग, आई कैन ऑलवेज गो बैक टू द जॉब. Now, if you're somebody with EMIs, with family responsibilities, it's a different ball game. So that is why I'm saying that you need to assess your own risk, and you need to assess how much time you can take the risk for, and then accordingly take that risk. And even in that risk, you will have to cut down a lot of things. You will have to make additional amendments to your lifestyle to fit in that. Now, if you're married and if your spouse is earning well, okay, and let's say it covers all your futuristic kharche wale plans and all, you can still try to experiment with it. In case you're somebody who has responsibilities, but if you think कि अगर अपने खर्चे कम कर दोगे, अपनी ज़रूरतें थोड़ी सी कम, ज़रूरतें बहुत कम होती है ना, मोस्टली हमारी डिज़ायर्स होती हैं. ठीक है, हमें ये भी करना है, वो भी करना है, मॉलडीव्स भी जाना है, और वियतनाम भी जाना है, स्काई डाइविंग भी करनी है. देयर आर 50 डिज़ायर्स, एंड स्पेशली सोशल मीडिया की वजह से ना इतना ज़्यादा डिज़ायरेबल बना देते हैं हर चीज़ को कि हमें लगता है यार हाँ इस रेस्टोरेंट का रिव्यू है, हमें भी यहाँ खाना है, जबकि ऐसा कुछ खास होगा नहीं उसमें. सो यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि डिजायर और जरूरत में क्या डिफरेंस है, और किस लेवल की डिजायर, कौन सी डिजायर ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. मेरे लिए ट्रैवल की डिजायर ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है टू लोकल प्लेसेस, इसलिए मैंने आज तक कभी इंटरनेशनल ट्रिप लिया नहीं, क्योंकि उसमें 1 लाख 2 लाख का खर्चा होता है. छोड़, तो आई बेसिकली टेक स्मॉलर ट्रिप्स जिसमें 5-6 हज़ार का खर्चा होता है, एंड आई कैन डू मल्टीपल नंबर ऑफ ट्रिप्स. सो दैट इज हाउ आई हैव ऑप्टिमाइज दिस. ठीक है, I backpack instead of going to luxury spas and hotels. I backpack. I take lifts. I walk. I climb instead of taking taxis. So my point is that if you are somebody who's not feeling okay with the career, you need to write down these things, assess, and then take a proper positive decision as to how will you start. I know a lot of people who have actually done side hustles with the things that they want to, and have eventually quit their full-time jobs to pursue those things because they first experimented and then they went into it. ठीक है, so I hope this video will basically help in some way. One last thing I want to tell you, that whatever you do, चाहे आप कुछ भी कर लो ना लाइफ में, people will always criticize you. ठीक है, क्योंकि यार we are living in a world where we feel that we have the right to voice our own opinion. That is true, we all do. So अब उस right of opinion में होता क्या है कि positive भी होता है, negative भी होता है. We all get appreciation from strangers and we also get criticism from strangers. So don't get deterred by that criticism. I mean, I get random criticism every day. ठीक है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Nobody knows my story, nobody knows my internal thought process. So as long as you are clear as to what you want to do, it will not affect you. But let's say if you're doing something because somebody else has told you, and then मतलब उसके बाद अगर आपको क्रिटिसिज्म मिलेगा तो ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम होगी. तो इफ यू आर डूइंग दैट थिंग दैट यू वांट टू डू एंड क्रिटिसिज्म आ भी रहा है, जस्ट लेट इट बी, बिकॉज यार अल्टीमेटली यू आर लिविंग योर लाइफ, है ना. मरना आपको है, जीना आपको है. यू नो योर स्ट्रगल्स, यू नो योर प्रॉब्लम्स, एंड नथिंग एल्स रियली मैटर्स देन दैट. I hope I am making some sense out of it, and I hope this video will give you some sort of a starter kick into thinking कि यार do you actually want to do what you are doing, or is it time to make a change? Bye.